Yo,
Yo, what up, homie? How are you?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
Chilling. I'll be in New Mexico in a few days. We gotta link up.
Hey,
Uh,
let's go. Of
can I stay over?
course.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Now I have a place to crash. All right. Well, I'll see you soon.
All right, Busky.
All right, bye.
I think about our friendship from time to time, and like I kind of like always have seen like something in you where you had some tenacity to just like truly be yourself. And when I saw you like in San Diego and you didn't feel like yourself, it kind of like made me realize it doesn't matter if you're a product of your environment from the beginning or a product of your environment later in life. It really does affect you. Being in New Mexico now and seeing the change that I guess you've developed as a man and as just a person that's trying to like have a beloved craft.
Yeah.
Where do you stand now? Like, how do you feel?
Um, I think it's very empowering where I'm at right now, as far as on the creative aspect, being able to just have the crowd and just the customers and community be acknowledgeable of where the beers that I've been creating. Um, as a creator, you want to set a certain standard for yourself, and I feel that, yeah, coming from San Diego, the bar was set pretty high, and if you weren't making quality ale, you would fall. And so having that type of mentality and energy to being here, which is quite a smaller community within beer. Albuquerque is about 600K in population, so just felt that there's a niche that could be established here, especially within craft. There's always room for opportunity and growth, and I think with my experiences, I brought certain tangibles to bow and arrow, and they themselves have given me the opportunity, and I'm very grateful. I think it's just a great synergy that's been established so far that I've been here, and yes, can't ask for more as far as like being a head brewer. Well, my name's Sam. I'm a head brewer for bow and arrow, and been here for about a year and a half. Yeah, we've won a couple accolades already from, we're a brewer of the year from Vine Pair, which is pretty notoriety, pretty well-established magazine, beer magazine and wine. We were James Beard semifinalists as well, and yeah, I think it's a great opportunity. So far, so good, man.
Yeah. I guess like aside from like accolades and stuff and just like anything bow and arrow, I know that this is the machine, this is the system that
Right.
you help refine and build to become better. But you, in terms of like your identity, do you feel as if you have been able to grow as much as you could possibly here? And like, is your outlook and view on life and brewing and like, there has to be some sort of correlation to living your life and the brewing industry or just beer in general. Like, have you been able to find like that renaissance and change and just feel as if it's like who are you now? As like I said, as a man,
Yeah.
as a human, as a person who comes from LA, a person who's willing to take that big leap and leave.
Yeah, I think yeah, you bring a good point. Just being out here, having that endeavor of taking on that challenge. I thought it was meant for me. I thought it felt right. I thought that opportunity was there, and
You're good.
okay. Yeah, we're closed.
Oh no, they're oh yeah, they were.
Oh, all right. Yeah, my bad. You good now? And yeah, I think just being out here, being on my own, it's been rewarding. I think just spiritually, physically, mentally, my body's not hurting as much. You know, they call it the land of enchantment. You know, there's a certain aspect within New Mexico that's just giving me the opportunity to just expand mind and body. You know, I think I think everything's slowed down here, so it gives you some perspective. It gives you some a chance to just catch up whatever has been missing, or
You feel like it's slower paced?
yeah, definitely slower paced. I think I mean, even just the life itself is like, people are out of the streets by like 5-6 p.m. You know, like there's no one there. It's completely different from LA and San Diego, and
Really different from gas lamp and just getting bottle service.
yeah, like 2 in the morning.
$300 bottle Tito's. What the hell was I
That show was
thinking?
dope though. That show was fun. It's like, you good, Jay?
Yeah.
All right, hey, this is fucking
You
dude.
vibing.
That was Memorial Day.
Yeah, knowing you for so long,
Yeah.
I always wonder. It's like you know, your degree was in biology, and like you have a passion in music, and like how do you try to correlate everything like that, like the music, the biology, the craftsmanship of beer, and like also just having your personal life? How do you try to correlate that and make that your identity? Like, who is Sammy? Like, what is the identity? You know?
Yeah. That's a good
Or
question.
does that
'cause, like,
even matter? Like,
well, you know, I've been thinking about like, what would I do without beer, or where would I be without beer? Because like, would I still be me? Would I still be like as creative, as spontaneous, or would I just be in like a lab? And that was actually like one of the things where I didn't want to be in, like when I got my degree, because I enjoyed all the aspects of the sciences that I was studying, but I didn't want to be cooped up in like a 4-panel room of just white, and like the equipments were cool, but like you're all gowned up, you got goggles on, it gets hot and shit, and like,
you're a personable person. Like,
oh yeah,
you
and
want
I
to
mean,
enjoy people.
Well, even just having the opportunity to just step outside, like, you know, just being outdoors and just enjoy nature, and being able to go out for like 20-30 minutes, or just even 15, just doing that, like, I think it's great. I mean, it's I mean, one of the reasons why I fell in love with beer was just the science behind it. I mean, there's so much chemistry, so much biochemistry. It's I call it applied biology, because like you're on a grander scale, you're mixing solutions, you're mixing grain with hot water, but that is chemically inducing some enzymatic activity going on, like that's creating the sugar that's going to eventually be fermented by the yeast, and then the yeast itself, that's a crazy another biology,
Yeah.
or even the metabolism aspect of what they do, and so
I guess maybe show me the instruments that like you are using now.
yeah, you want to follow?
Check out.
Merch.
Are you sick?
Don't plug a merch on my freaking docu-series. you dingus.
Oh, you can edit that out.
No, I'm gonna keep it. I have to keep it. It's real.
I'm gonna do the money. If y'all leave before I come back down, can you lock the front door?
Yeah, I did. So just like clean kegs right here. This is our little 1-barrel pilot, but I mean, this is the beginning of our candy line. This is our decal, just lifts and brings down our cans. Yeah, come through. Right now we're not in operation, but if you can imagine, we got cans flowing. Do this twist rinse, Usually our beer is stored in these 2 copper tanks. This guy's used for our blending of our wild ales, our mixed ferm culture. So we keep that separated just because the bacteria and yeah, they're tiny microbes that you don't want elsewhere within your brew house. So yeah, it's a AB equipment. Runs about 35 cans a minute. Gives us a headache every now and then.
Yeah.
Recently, it's been giving us a headache, making our days a little bit longer than it needs to. But you know, it gets the job done at the end of the day.
Do you feel as if having been put in this like facility and really seeing how you work with these instruments to build whatever type of like beer that you want or alcohol that you want, are you like every time you go to a new lab, are you more like inspired because it's different equipment, or are you more in the sense of like okay, I know all this stuff, let's just get it going? Or do you find like a sense of like, oh, like I love this machine, like this is cool, like I can do this now, like I can change it up? Or is it all the same instrument but just in different like levels of volume that you can insert?
Yeah, I think, you know, at the end of the day, the application is still there. Or as far as like the usage of it, it's more of like the fine tuning, the, you know, trying to get your DOs, your dissolved oxygen lows, because, you know, beer and oxygen don't mix. You know, you want the freshness to last longer.
Yeah.
I think what's great about within the brewing industry is just the level of collaboration, because then you're, you know, a small brewery such as ourselves here, you know, doing a collaboration with New Belgium, man, they have all the bells and whistles of instrumentation. They have, you know, and that's where you could, you know, pick their brains as far as understanding just the intricacies, the automation, the movement of fluids and steam and all that. Like, it's cool. Like, we find that fascinating. You know, I mean, I find that fascinating just because like there's a certain level of science behind that. That's just to make that happen. You know, right here, you know, we don't quite have the funds yet, but you know, we are small operations. But I think there's a level of you know, the craft, the level of attention to details, the level of even love that we bring to the beers, the passions from all our crew. I think that's what makes craft.
Yeah.
You know.
What's the music you be playing here?
Oh, everything, man. I mean, on the aspect of what you're talking about as far as like the collaboration of music, beer, science, I mean, I think that was one of the first questions when I was being interviewed too. I was like, yo, what kind of music you play in the background in the brew house? And they're like, they're all over the place, man. We play country, folk, like banjo sometimes, you know, Bad Bunny, I mean Wu-Tang, we play hip hop. I've been playing a lot of Larry June. That just keeps the vibes going, just chilling, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I remember we went to that Larry June concert.
Oh yeah,
at the Coliseum.
Dude, that was so.
Those two girls. Oh,
Bro,
man.
but then remember the dude that like he had like an epileptic.
Yeah.
Don't keep that in there, dog. I was like, yeah, he was like spazzing. We were like, what? That was sick. I mean, yeah, I play Alchemist. I mean, today I was telling you about, you know, Lucia Fumero. Like I was playing that today. Like that was in the early mornings. It's jazzy, a little eclectic, a little avant-garde, like all Spanish too. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But man, everything, man. We play all that. House.
Are you comfortable here? Like, are you comfortable in New Mexico? Do you feel like you finally got your bearings in? You put your stake.
Yeah.
This is your home. Is this your home?
For now, yeah, it's my home. You know, within every, you know, every level that I've gone towards, every like brewery that I've been at, I've always treated it as like the next level. So here, this is the next level for me where I'm at right now currently. Like, all right, I wanted to be head brewer. I wanted to get more of my ideas out, have a very supportive boss that's just like, super enthusiastic of my ideas, and even the crew itself is like, I walked into their team, so they've been already established, and then having them being just very accepting of where I'm coming from, my experiences, I think we have a solid team, and and being a head brewer, man, you can't ask for more, man, because like it makes the day a lot better. Everyone gets along. I mean, being in Albuquerque though, it gets hot as hell, so we gotta find ways to cool down, just like even cool our tempers sometimes, because like it's hot, it's sticky, it's like.
What's your favorite place like here, like where you want to just like when you're decompressing? Like where do you go?
Cold box. I'll show you. Welcome to the sanctuary. You feel it.
Well, okay, it's pretty cold.
Yeah, it's cold, man, but
What is this part for?
so right here, these are our serving tanks. We treat them as lagering tanks. So it's just where the beer conditions. But that's on the left.
On the right.
Hand side is our taps. We have a long draw. That's like about 75 feet from here to the taps of where we were. So yeah, man, we store our kegs here. So behind you, we have a lot of our kegs that go to out of state, to we self-distro in New Mexico, but we go through other distros when we go to mainly like Colorado, Arizona, recently Washington, then slowly we're gonna go towards Chicago. So yeah, I have a couple homies in Chicago.
You chill here.
What's up?
You chill here. You're like, it's cold.
But bro, dude, like when it's like 95, 100, and yeah, it's
It's really even cold when it's
that hot. Trust me, dog.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to stay in there.
It's I find it fun going into like my friends' jobs, and like if they're self-employed or employed by like a brewery, or if they're just like trying to like make something happen off of Instagram. Like everyone has like some different facet of like career. And I enjoy like the happiness and like that it brings people if you love your job.
Oh man, I feel like I've been so fortunate to just find a career that, for one, I feel like I'm good at, but also just the passion. I mean, when you visited me in San Diego, man, you saw my home brew setup. You saw like all the little just vessels going on everywhere, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I fell in love with the science, and then when I understood the science, the creativeness just blossomed, because I feel like I'm a pretty creative person. Like, I've shared my music with you. Are you
still making beats?
Every now and then. Yeah. But I write poetry, man. Like I think I have a great ear for music, and just listening and just appreciating, and I think that I feel like I'm just trying to encapsulate in beer and the recipes that I develop and create, and an overall experience I want the customer to appreciate as well. Just to enjoy them as well as I enjoy it. Has
your journey for your career helped you figure out yourself as like your love for your career? Has it helped you find like your love for the right people in your life? Like or is that like separate? Like how do you build your family with your career, with changing your location? Like have you chosen a family here that you want to like really treat as like, hey, this is the family that I have, these are the people I confide with? Or is it a little harder because you're still fresh? Or
yeah, I think it's a little bit harder right now. I think I'm still understanding where I fit within certain friend groups. I think within San Diego, I was there for 7 years. I was able to build relationships. I had super dope coworkers that just became friends.
Lifelong.
Yeah, lifelong as well, man. And you know, I treat them as my brother and sister. Out here, you know, I think it's a little bit different. I think it's the aspect of me coming out here for work. It has like a different vibe to it. I think I hang out with my coworkers after work. You know, there's nothing to say about that, but it's not quite as a deep of a level of friendship yet. You know, there's always room for that opportunity. But yeah, I think, you know, for myself though, I feel like I'm pretty personable. Like I can make friends almost anywhere. You know, it's just a matter of where I want my energy being put into, you know, who's gonna reciprocate with that type of energy.
I saw that you got back into cycling.
Yeah.
How is I almost ate shit.
There's a chair right there.
And I almost ate shit. But getting back into cycling now, like you're the one who got me into cycling.
I know.
Which is crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
I think it's fun because it's like dude, like it's full circle every time.
Well, not like you were already cycling, but it was like I feel like the being in a group that cycles.
Yeah.
That was new, and that was new to me too. But I was like, I saw your bike, I was like, yo, bro, just join. You're like, hell yeah.
Yeah, just right. I think it was just riding with another person and just like having that ability to just really like, you know, have a pack, have a group of friends that you could really just enjoy time with. I think cycling is so powerful where it does that, you know?
Yeah, dude.
It really builds a camaraderie off of just the bipedal machine.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, and then, like energy transfer and like people backing each other up.
Yeah.
Like I remember it would be me, Toba, you, Charlie, and John Twasson, freaking BJ Murdoch.
Sometimes Ian.
You know, Ian, yeah, dude, it'd just be a squad.
Yeah.
And we were so different, but yet we all had like our similarities in terms of like the passion.
Yeah.
What it was. We always just like joined up like a Megazord or something.
Yeah.
It was always so cool. Like, how do you feel biking now? Like, and getting like your edit, like, you know, getting that exercise on, but also, you know, it's something that you used to do a lot.
Man, I think it's just allowed me to explore the city more, see it differently.
Yeah.
I think, I think that's like one of the main aspects. I mean, obviously just the exercise, you know, getting my cardio back up, my leg strength. I mean, dude, we're at almost 6,000 feet elevation.
Yeah.
So
With that red blood cell going on.
bro, yeah, that development is going.
Yeah.
And
Come back to LA like Superman.
yeah, right. And yeah, I think I haven't quite. I met a couple people that I ride with, however, it's like it's just gravitating towards that. Do I want to? Is the energy going to be there for me? You know, what's the purpose of why they ride? You know, is it more just enjoyment, or is it to like, oh man, I gotta get certain miles, I gotta do this, I got. Right now it's just joy. It's just being out in the sun, just riding, having the wind in your face, just like, and even the self challenge of hitting your markers or hitting, you know, trying to get top speed of whatever you could at that moment.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's
It's
where
always
I'm
been
at.
like that.
Yeah.
Bikes have always been like that.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. It's like, it's just, I'm appreciating that aspect.
Yeah.
And I'm riding fixed too, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah, fixture is hard.
It's
I just
hilly
gotta
as hell
fix your
over here,
bike
dude.
again. So
Yeah.
it's like not easy.
Yeah.
But it's also just like, oh man, like it's forcing me to keep pedaling.
Yeah.
I cannot stop.
Bro, there's this one dude that I had some drinks with him at Gravity, and him and his lady, they found out that I ride fix, and because they ride bikes too, and he's like, dude, how old are you? I'm like, oh, I'm 34. He's like, you still riding flicks though? He's like, that's crazy, bro. Like, yeah, I still can. I'm like,
Yeah. We were fit. Like, come on. We're not gonna hurt ourselves.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I follow it a little bit.
Yeah. The markers. You're saying you hit your markers. What are your markers for life? Like, what's the goal? Like, what's the end of the year goal? What's the plan? Like,
End of the year goal.
Like, do you think like that, or do you think like, you know, like you're chipping away slowly onto something, or are you really adamant on, reaching that final goal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think right now, being with Bow and Arrow, I would love to get some awards with them. I think that would be just a great opportunity and great moment for Bow. And then overall, I mean, I think, I've established this 15-year plan that, by year 15 being in the industry, that, I would know all aspects of brewing, of all operations. I'm still on it, it hasn't quite fallen off yet, but, there are certain realizations of being in the industry and seeing all the intricacies and what it takes to run a business.
You want to be like own a brewery, or do you want to be a consultant? Like,
eventually I could see myself owning a brewery. I also could see myself doing more of a tap room, a beer bar. I think there's an aspect behind that a little bit more freedom. You're not constricted to just your own beer. You could bring others as well. For myself though, it's got to have a dance floor.
Yeah.
Gotta get boogie, gotta have good music, DJs.
You like to dance.
Yeah.
You like to dance.
I love to dance, dog. So, that's one aspect.
Yeah.
I remember in one of my courses, you have to draw schematics of your brewery, what you want, and the professor's like, "What's this big square right here?" And I'm like, "That's my dance floor, dog." He's like, "Okay, all right."
Sounds good.
Yeah, he's like, "All right."
People like to dance.
Okay. He's like, but I was like, "Man, I want to dance floor." It's like, no matter what,
I guess I mentioned earlier, that off camera, about these videos. I want them to inspire a younger version of you, like a you archetype, where they see this video and feel inspired and feel, like their insecurities get resolved by some of the things that you've said. Mm-hmm. Do you have kind of like some words of wisdom just to tell a person that's young, willing, hungry, maybe stuck, and what would you tell that version of you, or
mm-hmm.
Somebody who's just like you, just wants to get out?
Mm-hmm. I like the recent 2 Chainz song. He's like, apply pressure and just drive it home. Find your passion and apply pressure. I think I feel like right now that's what I'm kind of embodying, of the pressure of creating, the pressure of making sure all your beers are on point. But on a more personal, I feel like, if you love to do something, you'll find a way to monetize it in some way. But even if it doesn't have to be monetized, I think just doing it for you, doing it primarily for you and yourself, and understanding, who you are. I mean, the most important thing is to love yourself first. Like, that's, having the confidence within yourself, and that just exudes elsewhere. I think that's just like, for me, I love myself. I love where I'm at. I love all my faults. I love all that, dude. Because we come from, families from different places, bro. Like, different backgrounds of certain struggles, mental, physical, all that, man. And I think the important part is embracing that. Needless to say, not to say you have to carry it with you, but to understand that aspect of how you were, whether it's just your childhood or even recently, I think it's important to acknowledge it. You don't have to hold on to it, but just acknowledge it, and then let it out, whether it's creating, writing, music, dance, all that. I think it's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing,
and
knowing how to funnel your traumas, and your sadness, and turning it into something beautiful.
Yeah.
Whatever form of art that is, because this is art.
Oh, for sure.
It really is art.
Yeah. I mean, it's and it doesn't always have to come from sadness though too. So,
Yeah.
but it does. It helps to have that outlet. I think for myself right now, like, you know, the times that you saw me making music or writing, like, I think it was just a form of outlet. Right now, it's always been a form of outlet, just making beer, you know. And I guess this right now, like, my form of outlet is, you know, making other people smile. You know, seeing their expressions, or, you know, when we have our anniversaries and people are like, "Oh, you're the head brewer, man. Oh man, this you know, lavender lemonade goza is off the hook. Like, it's so good." And I'm like, "Oh man, appreciate you." Like, you know, you can't ask for much more, man. It's just I think it's a beautiful industry. You know, it has its faults. You know, with same for mostly all industries, but it's hard right now just because, you know, craft is so small. You know, we only have like 4 or 5% of the market within just general sales, but I think the overall grand scheme of things, the people, the community, the camaraderie, the collaboration, yeah, it's great, man.
Yeah.
And
I think the way you put it was very eloquent. It was beautiful.
yeah, man.
I'm happy I'm here in New Mexico. Get to kick it with you.
Oh, bro, of course. You know, your family, dog. I've known you. I had this thought earlier when I was making the burritos for you. I was like, dude,
Those fajitas?
yeah, dude, they're bomb.
They're bomb,
But,
fajitas?
yeah, they're. I was like, man, I've known this dude for like 3/4 of my life.
Yeah.
Like, and since we're like middle school.
Yeah, man.
Like, I
Young
think
man.
having that is rare nowadays. You know,
Extremely rare.
when I talk to people, you know, they're like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't talk to anyone from my childhood. I don't talk to anyone from high school. I don't talk." I'm like, really? I'm like, wow. Like, it gives me perspective. It gives me opportunity to cherish our friendship.
You have the resilience, and you have the I don't want to call it resilience, but you have like the honesty to be a friend. You know, I think honesty is a big thing.
Yeah.
For just us, just communicating.
Oh yeah.
You know, this friendship is based off communication, like any other friendship, even relationships. You know.
Yeah.
And
It's key.
yeah, it's
important.
key. Communication and transparency. I think I'm gonna leave us for that because I want to kick it.
Let's
Party
go.
on.
Got your beers right here, dog.
I know, but Sammy, appreciate you, man.
Hey, I appreciate you, man.
Seriously, you
Love you,
are
brother.
a shining light to a lot of us, and you have to know that.
Thank you, man.
Hold that. There's no dings in your armor.
Thank you, man.
You're
Appreciate
crushing
you.
it, dude.
Yeah. I love you, dog.
Love you.